and welcome back to an episode of Bantz with Lawrencia. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing great. For today's episode, I want to ask the question, what do men really want? Now, this conversation has been trending online because of a man, Austin Osita, celebrated his 60th birthday. It was a very well-organized birthday. Wasiu was there, Kwamwan was there, and that's what actually generated controversy, or what made that birthday trend, were his two wives who were literally battling for his attention. Now, for some of you who don't know what had happened, or according to eyewitnesses or people who were closer to the wives, they said that Austin, because it's a battle of green wife versus the pink wife, so people took sides. Some people said that they're supporting the green wife or green team, and then some people were at the pink team. Pink team is the pink wife is the first wife, while the green team or the pink or the green lady is the second wife. Now, according to what people said and according to eyewitnesses that knew them, they said that Austin was dating the green lady, and then they broke up. Or she traveled abroad and got married abroad, started a life, had children. The marriage didn't work out. She married another person. That marriage did not work out. And then Austin, on the other hand, married the pink lady. They were in Nigeria. They started doing their businesses. They had children. I think I saw two of them, but I don't know. Some people say 4 kids, some people say 2 kids. But from the video that we saw a boy and a girl. So maybe they had 2 kids. Now, according to the story, Austin became successful. He was dealing, or he is dealing in vehicles or motor parts, or selling vehicles basically. And then he became very successful. Now, somehow the green lady, his first love, or the person he first dated, ended her marriage, and then she was trying to secure properties in Nigeria because maybe she came into money, or she just did business and started making money, so she wanted to buy properties in Nigeria. Now, somebody now suggested for her to use Austin to get the property, that he is very trustworthy. You know how you recommend people. And then it turned out that Austin was the ex that she dated a very long time ago. So somehow they started talking, rekindled their relationship. They spoke for about 4 years, according to Team Green. They spoke for about 4 years. Austin lamented about his wife, said that his relationship was not working. He was ready to end his marriage. And according to what people said, it was even because of Austin that Team Green ended her second marriage. Because Austin had promised that he was going to leave the first wife because the marriage was not working. Anyway, 4 years later, Austin did not leave his wife, and somehow when he was about to celebrate his 60th birthday, Team Green came back to Nigeria. 2 weeks before the birthday, he went and paid her bride price. And then I don't think, maybe the first wife was informed, because the way she was acting, I don't know, but I am very sure that she was not like a maid Uche that just woke up one day and realized that her husband had married Judy Austin. I think she was aware, but she didn't know that Team Green was going to come with full wife regalia. Full wife energy, Or maybe she was just thinking that the green lady, Ibidun would just sit down one place and mind her second wife status. But that was not what happened. When she was dancing with her husband, when they say, the celebrant should dance with his wife, obviously the first wife stood up, started dancing with her husband. And then the second wife, stood up also to dance with her husband. But the pink lady was trying to kind of prevent her from dancing with her husband. But eventually she kind kind of maneuvered her way to get to Austin. And then Austin was just standing there looking lost, looking like a lost sheep. And then people were thinking, these two women are fighting over you, and then you're just standing there looking like you didn't know what he literally was looking like he did not create that situation. But then I was thinking, listen, I don't understand. Why is this man not being held accountable? Why is he getting away with all these things? Yes, I understand that this is his birthday. He is the celebrant. Maybe, I understand, okay, if he had tried to maybe side with one of the wives, it could have even caused more problems. But at the same time, he created that situation. Whether you're team green, whether you're team pink, the common denominator there is the husband. There are so many marriages that don't work out. Yes, we understand people leave marriages. Or even if you're going to go into polygamy, which was what made Oche had problems with you. She said that she's not going to be cajoled into polygamy. And then she left the marriage. But I think the first wife thinking, I have built with this man, there's no way I am going to leave my husband. For the second wife, there's no way she's going to come in now and enjoy the fruits of my labor. Like, where do I go from here? So I think maybe that was why she decided not to leave that marriage. But it's kind of created a whole, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about, do men, the question now becomes, do men really want peace? Because you see men preaching, all I want is peace. All I need is for them to give me peace. I need peace. But their peace, according to some online in-laws, they said that most times what men want is peace to do whatever they want to do. Because if you're going to create chaos and you're asking for peace, my brother, what kind of peace? Like, do you think that man have peace at home? Literally seeing two women fight for his attention. He's in his 60s. These women are in their 50s, if not even in their 60s. And then you're having to create this kind of drama. You should be resting. Can you even do? Like, I don't even know. Seriously. People in their 60s. How can you do two women? I don't understand. I understand that, listen, women are active at whatever age. Yes, the difference is that they can't give birth to children. But I think for men, there's that, libido that may go down and they may not be able to get it up. But how do you juggle two women in your 60s? How? Why would you create that kind of drama in front of family and friends? And then he was looking like, I don't know what is going on here. He was looking so lost. He was looking like, I did not create this, but he created it. If he had maybe sat the two of them down to say, okay, this is my birthday, I've married the two of you, given the MC maybe a program that says, since you wanted two wives, time to dance with the first wife, time to dance with the second wife, instead of creating that kind of drama. I think men, if you're going into polygamy, you have to have leadership skill. I think one of the requirements for somebody who is going to go into polygamy, regardless whether you're rich or poor, you have to have leadership skill. Because if you don't, whether rich or poor, your wives are going to disgrace you in public. Just the way Austin is now trending, not because of his business acumen, not because of his achievement, but because two women were dragging him, fighting for his attention in public. Men, if you want peace, you need leadership skills. You need to go and take a course. If you don't know, take a course. Because nobody is born with all these things. Some people are born leaders, but some people need to learn that skill. And if I think he's kind of the people pleaser kind of person, you have to learn leadership skills. You have to be able to put rules in place. Even if you're dealing with one woman, it's even more, it's work. Not to talk of now juggling two women, and these are really strong personalities, because if the first wife wasn't that strong, she would have just backed down, and if the second wife wasn't that strong, she would have just, allowed her to dance and then just fade in the background. But you choose to marry two strong women and you want peace. Now my question is, do men really want peace? Or is it that they want peace to do whatever they want to do without being questioned or without drama? Because you see, sometimes when they say they want peace, it's peace to, oh, you went home, you came back late, and then she's kind of nagging you, and then you say you want peace. Or you're not carrying her along, and then she complains, and then you say she's not giving you peace. So, do men want peace? Is it peace? No, peace that they want. Because for you to want peace, you can't have peace in a war zone. You have to create a peaceful environment for you to have peace. So, is it that you guys want peace? Or you want peace to be able to do whatever you want to do? Let me know in the comment section. Also, if you were Austin in that situation, celebrating your 60th birthday, and the two wives that you've married have decided to drag each other or fight for your attention, what would you have done? Also, if you're the wives, if you're team pink or if you're team green, if you're one of these ladies, how would you have managed that situation if you're in that shoe, having a husband that couldn't lead? What would you have done? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. Please like, and share. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.